morning, it is Monday today and I'm back for another what I eat in a day. Excuse piles of washing everywhere. It's normal work from home day for me. I went to bed with damp hair, so my hair's sticking up all over the place. I'll just show you what I'm having for breakfast. It is 10 to 10 and I'm starting to get a little hungry, so I was going to try and hold out till lunchtime, but I am a bit hungry today, so I'm going to show you what I'm having. So in here I've got 100 grams of the frozen Black Forest fruit from Aldi. I've got 100 grams of frozen mango. I've got, God, I can't remember the amount now. I have put it in my app whilst I did it. 100 grams of this skyr yogurt, which is high protein, fat free, and it's passion fruit, mango and papaya flavour. If you're interested, it is for 100 grams, 87 calories, but it's got a decent amount of protein in. And then I've also got 30 grams of this high protein granola, and I've got a tiny bit of this I've got about 8 grams of this caramel syrup sweet freedom one over the top, just because the yogurt isn't the sweetest, because it's one of the skyr ones, so I just thought I'd put a bit of caramel syrup just to sweeten it slightly. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this. I'm hungry and it should time me over till lunchtime, and I shall catch you in a bit. Here is my lunch. This is 432 calories. So I've got 2 slices of the 55 calorie Warburton's brown bread, and on there I've got some chicken and some salad and a bit of lighter than light mayo. Then I've got 2 of the black pepper oat cakes from Aldi. One's got some pineapple spreadable cheese on top, and one's got the paprika, the pepper one. And I've got a cherry bakewell bliss bar. So I'm absolutely starving, so I'll catch you later. Evening, it's the usual me in this get up. I've done a lot of workouts today. So today I've worked from home. I think I might have taken photos or filmed my food. Chloe came over to work from here on some of the stuff for the business, and I was sort of like working. So we popped out at lunchtime, went for a coffee. I had an Americano, and then I bought stuff on the bakery for everyone else, but I came back and I made my chicken sandwich, which you saw, and I had 2 little oat cakes at the side. I've got to thank the Mad Scots lass for that, if you watch her channel, because she had them in her shopping haul and it set me off. So I've bought some. I just need to be very careful, because they're in packs of 5 and I could very easily munch through 5 in one go, and they're 47 calories each, so I've got to be very careful. But I just gave myself 2 with some of the cream cheese on top and really enjoyed them, and I had a bliss bar with it. So I think I made a healthy choice, because I could have actually bought myself a savoury roll or something from the bakery, so I'm quite pleased already. And then after work I took Reuben to work and managed to get my car washed finally. I've been trying to get my car washed. My car is already black, but it was so disgusting you couldn't see the number plate the other day, so Eddie wiped the number plate off with an old face mask, and then it looked like a matte black at the back. It was disgusting, and I've been trying to get to the car wash, because Tom washed both his cars on our drive the other day, but we haven't got a very good hose and our pressure washer isn't very good, and I just thought I need to get that properly pressure washed to get all that muck off it. So I finally managed to go and get it done today, because I've had a queue every time I've been. So I got that done, so I was really pleased. I got home and straight away I've got on the bike. So I did my 30-minute endurance ride, which was quite tough today, but I enjoyed it. And then I did a 10-minute cool down and stretch, and then I did my strength workout. So I didn't do my strength workout yesterday. I was supposed to do a power test yesterday, but I'd actually hurt my shoulder, so I decided after I came back from food shopping and I'd struggled to lift the bag not to do it. And it was only a 5-minute strength test, and I just thought I don't really need to do it. I know I'm not very strong, so I don't need to do a test to prove it. So I left the test, and I could have done it today, but I thought no, I'm just going to get straight onto week 2. So I have lifted heavier weights and stuff, and so I did a 10-minute warm up, a 30-minute strength class, and then a 10-minute cool down. So my watch is gone ballistic. I've doubled my move goal. I've closed all my rings, so my watch is very happy with me today. So that's that. It's now 10 to 8 though, so it's quite late. I'm going to stick some chicken breast in the oven, and I'm just going to keep it simple for tea. I'm going to just do some pollo pesto or something. I've got some creme fraiche. I have actually got some cream that's open in the fridge that I think Tom opened last week, and it's the Elmley double cream, I think it is, and so I think it still should be okay, because it lasts 5 to 7 days in the fridge open, I think. So I'll have a quick smell and look at that and see if it looks okay, and if it doesn't, I might have to use creme fraiche instead, or come up with something else. But that's my current plan, and I'm going to perhaps do some broccoli and stuff to go with mine, just to give me a few extra veg. I'm actually doing pretty well from a fruit and veg point of view today, because I had lots of fruit for breakfast, and then I had lettuce and tomato on my sandwich at lunchtime. So I think I might already be at my 5 a day, if not more. So I'm not too concerned if I don't put loads on my plate, but it would help to keep my pasta down a little bit. And obviously, because I've done all my workouts now, I do actually need to get some protein and fuel my body a little bit. I thought about having a protein shake, but then I just thought if I can get dinner done quite quickly, I'm sure I'll be fine. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get the chicken in the oven, I'm going to go have my shower, and then hopefully the chicken should be cooked, or more or less cooked, by the time I come out. I mean, I could just cut it up small and pan fry it, but I just thought it could be cooking in the oven whilst I'm in the shower, so it just kills 2 birds with 1 stone. As long as I don't overcook it, it should be fine. So yeah, that's the plan, and I hope you're all having a good week. Tomorrow I'm working in Loughborough, so I won't be working from home. So I don't know what my food will look like. It depends on what's in the canteen at work and stuff, because I haven't got anything to take with me. I'm really out of practice, because obviously I work from home all the time these days. And also it's going to be like setting up IT equipment, so I'm just going to do it for the break and go and have something to eat in the canteen, I think. So yeah, so I don't think I'm going to get much. I mean, it's a rest day on both plans tomorrow anyway. But I think Eddie and I are planning to go to IKEA later in the day to get some storage for the front room. So I think I might do that and just try and perhaps get a few steps in. But other than that, I might try and do some yoga or something tomorrow night, just as an active kind of rest day. We shall see. If I feel fit, I might do the next day for one of my workouts, just to ease the load a little bit, because I think my next ride is an endurance 45 minutes. I think the next 2 are both 45 minutes. So to fit that and strength in the same day will be quite tricky, I think. So we'll see. I think I've only got 3 days worth of strength to do, so I might be able to space them out around it, but I don't want to put too much pressure on myself to try and do it all in the same day. So anyway, I've been rambling on for ages. I'm going to get the chicken in the oven, and I'm going to go have my shower. I shall see you on the other side. Here is my evening meal, and this is quite high calories. This is 801 calories in total. But that's based on this recipe. I put the whole recipe in the recipe builder, and I've counted a quarter, but I've obviously got half of my plate filled with tomatoes, broccoli and mushrooms, so I don't think I have got a quarter, but I've counted it as a quarter anyway, just to safeguard my weight loss. So this is pollo-pesto chicken. I've got 5 cherry tomatoes chopped small, some mushrooms that have just been fried in spray oil, and some broccoli. So I'm going to enjoy this, and I shall catch you probably tomorrow the next one. The lighting isn't the best in here, so I apologise, but I've got a sleeping doggy on my lap, so I'm not going to move. And yes, I'm still drinking out of my Christmas mug. I wonder how long I can carry on for and get away with it. Just sitting down watching some YouTube, and thought I'd pop back on to say that that dinner was one of the nicest things I've eaten in a long while. I even enjoyed all the veggies at the side. They just made such a difference, but it was honestly so nice. Normally when I make pollo-pesto, I use the Elmlia cream, but I used the lighter creme fraiche, and it made such a difference. And I think seasoning the chicken with the garlic and herb Italian seasoning that they've brought out, the Schwartz one, it's just a game changer. So all in all, it got a 10 out of 10, even from Tom. So that's a bonus. It's really, really nice. So I just thought I'd let you know. I'm nicely full now, so I'm not going to have anything else to eat. I would be tempted to have a little sweet treat, but obviously with that being such a hefty calorie dinner, I don't think I've got many left. I might have a few, but not many. Even though I think I've overcounted calories for it, but I'm not going to risk it. And I shall catch you for the next one. Good morning. Thought I'd show you outside first thing today. It's a real red sky this morning. It's Wednesday today, and it's currently 7:45. I've logged on to work. Got a massive spot on my forehead. So I've got up this morning and I feel absolutely shattered, as per always, and I have a bit of a headache, so I think it was just a long day yesterday. Didn't record much footage at Loughborough whatsoever because I just couldn't. I wasn't in a position to. I ended up having lunch with a load of colleagues that were in the meeting room next door, so I couldn't even take a photo of that food without looking really, really strange, so I didn't do anything like that. I had a turkey Reuben sandwich, which was delicious. So it was like a real soft baguette, and it had
pickled red cabbage on it and turkey and I don't know what else, but it actually wasn't too unhealthy. It was one of the healthier options, and really enjoyed that. And then last night for tea, because we ended up going to IKEA and getting a storage cabinet for the downstairs front room, which is almost finished. It's almost done apart from obviously any prettying touches. Where I ended up having a lamb shank with mashed potato in an IKEA restaurant, which I don't think was the healthiest choice. And I suffered for it after, because pretty much all night I felt quite queasy and sick, and that's why I didn't bother recording after. I felt quite dodgy. I think it was just a bit too much grease for my current stomach. So I'm going to get my coffee on actually whilst I'm chatting to you. So yes, that was last night. I didn't have anything else to eat, didn't have any treats or anything last night, because like I said, I just felt really queasy and sick after, oh, a bit of light on the situation. Oh, it just highlights my forehead situation even more. So yeah, so that's yesterday. What else to report? Yeah, I'd literally had a crumpet before I went in the morning, and I had that turkey sandwich whilst I was there, and it was a real active day. I was on the floor under the desk, plugging cables in, going back over, plugging it all in, trying to see if it worked, changing cables out if it didn't work, and it doesn't seem like it, but I did actually, I think I closed my exercise and moving yesterday just by doing an active day at work, because it wasn't like I was just sitting down like I normally do with work. So that was yesterday. Nothing much else to report. It was a long day. I didn't get home till, I think it was 6:30, and obviously we took Luna out for a quick walk and then went straight to IKEA. So I think all in all I was out for about 12 hours, so hence why I feel so tired. I've got a management meeting this morning. It's going to be quite a busy day. I've got payroll to run, I've got a VAT return to do, I've got claims to do, so yeah, it's going to be a busy old day, so not much time to think about food. I'm not sure what I'm having for breakfast. Obviously this week I've gone down the route of not having cooked breakfast so much, but that may change today. Oh, I think I've got the descaling notice on my coffee machine, so that's a bit lucky, because I actually ordered a descaler when I ordered my coffee delivery last week. We go and get some more coffee from under my stairs. Won't show you. I mean, it's still quite tidy in here. I'll show you actually. So if you've watched me for a while, you'll know I sorted out under the stairs, and it's still fairly organised. There are a few bits at the bottom, but that's just stuff we can't fit anywhere else, like Luna's food and stuff. But pretty much everything else is as it was when I did it. So the lighting's not great in here, but this is where we keep the excess coffee and descaler, which I'm not going to do now. I'll probably do it at lunchtime. Right, I need Eddie's coffee and my coffee. So I did actually record my weigh-in yesterday, my actual weight on the scales, but I haven't done a weigh-in update. So I'm going to probably do that at some point today, using yesterday's weigh-in. I decided that I wanted to go back to a Tuesday. So I was umming and ahhing, and I couldn't decide what I wanted to do. And I just thought, I'm going to go back to a Tuesday. And in essence, it's only really the day that I do the actual weight. It doesn't matter what day I put the update on YouTube. Because now I do it in my app, you get a full picture of how my weight shows on the app. So I'll do that at some point and post that. I'll probably try and do it as another short video, because who wants to sit there listening to me gabbling on about me weighing myself for God knows how long? I don't think you probably want to listen to me doing it. I only do my normal daily vlogs, but I'll make you sit through that, so I won't put you through the agony too much. Anyway, my coffee's done. So this is how I know my machine needs descaling, because half of the button's gone red. So like I say, I've got the descaler ready, just here, and I shall get that done later. So I shall pop it there, because it takes a while. You have to fill it with water and descaler and then put it through several times, and it's not that it's difficult, it just takes 20 minutes. So I need to perhaps do it while I'm making my lunch or something. So I'll show you my breakfast when I get it out, because I'm not having it just yet. I don't know whether to have it before or after my management meeting. I probably will go for after. So I might just have a banana or something now, just to take the edge off, as they say. And I'll catch you in a bit. So I've been really busy this morning. I had quite a long meeting, and then I've been doing my payroll. So I haven't actually eaten really anything today, apart from I did have a banana first thing so I could take some ibuprofen because I've got a headache. And I had a hash brown, one of the McDonald's fake ones from Aldi that you stuck in the oven. which was very nice actually. I quite enjoyed that. So here is my lunch. I've got 236 grams of Heinz tomato soup, and I've got 4 oat cakes, and on there I've got, I think it's 6 grams of pineapple cheese and 7 grams of the paprika cheese. It might be back to front actually. I've tracked it all in my app. I think it's something like 336 calories altogether. It's not too bad anyway. Loads of calories left for tonight. I've tracked my hash brown and my banana, so yeah, I think I've still got probably about 1,000 for later. So plenty of calories left. Hello. So I have been rubbish at recording today. I was in meetings and just had my head down working, been really busy, but I have achieved quite a lot today, so I feel better, because when you tick a few things off the old list, it makes you feel so much better, doesn't it? I'm over now, driving to my sister's. I'm going to go for a coffee because I haven't seen her since, well, it's only last Friday, but it feels like ages. So we're going to go and have a natter with her and a bit of, you know, coffee therapy, which will be lovely. Ewan's not at work for a change. He's actually had 2 nights on the bounce off, which has been heaven to actually not be out picking up at 12 o'clock at night. But I think we're back to the grind tomorrow, so I'm just taking advantage of that. Obviously yesterday was a busy day and a long day, so I'm just going to chill tonight, go and do this. I have got a 45-minute endurance ride to do when I get back as part of the programme I'm doing. But you know what? It's 45 minutes will be the longest ride I've ever done on the Peloton, and I'm sure it's going to be really difficult, but I'm actually really enjoying having the regular pattern of exercise again. It's the first time since probably not even last year, the year before, when I was doing Slimming World and I was regularly doing the 80-day obsession programme with my sister during lockdown, that I actually really felt like I was doing something worthwhile that was making a difference to my body. So fingers crossed. I don't think I'm going to be able to fit that in and my strength workout, which I'm supposed to do both. So I think I might do my strength tomorrow when it's the rest day for my other one. Because 45 minutes, by the time you've got your cool down in there and your stretch, it actually is over an hour, so it's quite a long time with me being out for a coffee as well. I think for tea tonight it will be sausage and mash, but I haven't bought low fat sausages. I just went for the cheap sausages because my budget didn't allow for skinny sausages this week, so I bought some normal bog standard sausages. So I'm going to have to either reduce the amount of sausage I have and just have more veg, or just look at my calories. I do think I've got enough calories. I think when I looked earlier I've got 1,100 calories. So as long as I don't have any cakes or biscuits when I have my coffee, I should be okay to have a couple of these fat sausages. But I don't remember how many calories are in them each, and I know they can be quite high. I have actually got some rosemary and red onion sausages in the freezer, so I might do normal big fat sausages for everybody, and I might have the rosemary Connolly ones if I remember, because that will help. So I have a bit of a backup plan if all else fails. And the only reason I'm doing sausage and mash or whatever is because it's easy, and if I want Eddie to help out and perhaps peel the potatoes for me after he's finished streaming whilst I'm doing my 45-minute endurance ride, then he'll be able to, because nobody can get that wrong, can they? Really. Anyway, it's suddenly got quite dark over this way. I think it's because there's no street lights on yet. So quick update, I just spoke to my mum not long ago, and my dad is still in hospital, and he still has he's got another infection. So I don't know what's happening with regards to the home at the moment, but I do know that mum is going to visit him again on Friday, so at least she's managing to visit now, which is better, because obviously the last few weeks they've had no visiting apart from the ones when mum managed to go in. So yeah, so that's the update on him, his situation. Like I say, I don't know what's going to happen. I can't actually sort of take mum on Friday because I'm just too busy with work at the moment, so I think my sister's doing it, luckily. But anyway, I shall let you go. I'm rambling on and talking the hind legs off a donkey again, so I shall probably catch you later. I might try and take a photo of my coffee if I remember. Half the time it's my menopausal brain just forgets to do these things. So yeah, I shall try and keep you posted. I've actually got a weigh-in update to record. I actually took my weight yesterday, but I still haven't done my weigh-in update because I just haven't had the time to do it. So I'll probably just try and do it as a short, so and get that put on, just so you can see where I am and what progress I'm making. So yes, I shall catch you later. Evening, rosy little cheeks. I've just done my 45-minute endurance ride. I did a 5-minute cool down and then a 5-minute stretch. So I've closed my rings today, I think. I don't know about my stand goal, but I've closed all my other rings. I thought it was going to be really tough with it being 45 minutes. It's the longest ride I've done on the Peloton, but I actually really, really enjoyed it. I think because you're focusing on something. Oh, stiff neck though. I did enjoy it. It's going to be a late tea though, because it's about 5 to 9. I actually put potatoes in the Instant Pot. So there'll be like mashed potato or baked potato, and I did some potatoes, frozen roasts for everybody because there isn't a huge amount of the big potatoes. And I'm going to put some sausages on in a second to cook, and I'm going to have the rosemary conley ones, I think, just so that they're slightly lower, because the other ones that I bought, as I suspected, are really high in calories. They are, I haven't got my glasses on, but I think there's something like 137 or 157 each. I just don't want to waste calories on that, so I've got the Old Faithful out, which are, what are they? Per 2 sausages, 103, so a lot better. So I can probably have 3 or 4 of those if I want to. So I'm going to get these dancing shoes off. So these are my clippity cloppity Peloton shoes. Don't look at my socks and my combo. But when we got the bike, I've wanted one for a long time, and I was getting on and I was really enjoying the rides I was doing. But I never really felt like it was doing as much as what the Beachbody workouts did. I really didn't feel like I was getting the same out of them. And then since January, it's like it's just all fallen into place. So what I'm doing right now with the, sorry, I'm trying to take these shoes off, it's not very easy when you're talking. With the Power Zone workouts and the strength workouts that I'm doing, I finally feel like it's making a difference to my fitness and my weight loss. I feel like, and obviously my mental health. This is kind of what I was looking for right from the start, so I feel really happy that I've actually properly got my mojo with it. And I've actually done consistent workouts through certainly this last few weeks since I've started doing this. Yesterday, because it was a rest day, because I didn't actually go on the bike and do a workout, I did a meditation, 2 meditations when I went to bed, and they're amazing. The last one, I didn't even hear the end of it, I'd fallen asleep. So I highly recommend that as well. If you have some sort of app for meditating. I used to do it ages ago. It's one of those things that you do when you think about it, and then you fall off the wagon and you forget all about it. But it makes such a difference. So anyway, I'm going to go and grab my shower, go and put these sausages on and get dinner out, and I'll show you when it's dished out. Here's my evening meal. This is 564 calories. So I've got 220 grams of baked potato that I did in the Instant Pot, 7 grams of Norpat lighter on there. There's 34 grams of frozen roast potatoes, some onion that's been cooked in spray oil, some carrots that have been boiled, and some garden peas. And I've got 3 of the rosemary conley, red onion and rosemary sausages, and 50 ml of gravy. I've had at Starbucks a slice of luxury fruit toast and a skinny cappuccino, and I've still got 264 calories left, which I probably won't eat now because this is quite late. So that'll be me done for today, and I'm under calories, so that's a bonus, and I shall catch you tomorrow for the next one. Here is my breakfast. This is 329 calories. I've got 3 of the red onion and rosemary sausages that were left over from last night's dinner, and that's made into an omelette with 2 eggs and some spicy jalapeno primula, and then there's 3 cherry tomatoes in there too. So it's currently 10:30 and I'm just about to eat this now, and I shall catch you later. Here is my lunch. I think I've discovered why sometimes my clips aren't there when I go to edit them. This one I pressed the button about 4 times and it still didn't press record, so I would have been completely oblivious and just carried on talking without it actually putting anything on file or recording. Anyway, this is my lunch. So it is now 3:10, so it's quite a late lunch. This is pea soup, homemade peas, which is frozen peas, potatoes, garlic and onion, and some stock that's just been blitzed down. I haven't worked the calories out yet, but it should be fairly low, and I shall catch you later. Oh, and there's some mint sauce in there too, and I'll catch you later. Another day, another car video. So I've just got to Lidl and I'm meeting Reuben because I'm taking him to work, and he wasn't going to get back from college in time, so we met halfway. So I'm just going to pop into Lidl, then take him to work, and I shall catch you in a bit. It's a bit dark in here, so I hope you can see me, but you'll definitely hear me. So yeah, I've been to drop Reuben off, picked him up at Lidl, popped into Lidl so we could get just a bit of something to eat before he went. So he just had some bakery items and junk basically. And then I decided that with my chicken breasts and stuff I've got left at home, I might do some fajitas, but they had no tortillas whatsoever. Honestly, it was like ransacked. So I'm not quite sure what I'm doing for tea yet. I did buy some of these new guacamole that they've got, and I did buy some dips. So it might be that I do them tomorrow or on Saturday. I've got pork chops, but it's a big pack, and there's only myself, Eddie, and possibly Tom home for tea, I think. I don't know if Evie's over or not. So it's a waste opening that up just for us three, because I think there's about 8 chops in there. So I might save that for the weekend. I think the date of the 30th, I'm not sure what date it is. I think it's only about the 27th today. And I've got some chicken thighs, so I need to think about what I'm going to do for tea. But Lidl, what I popped on to say was Lidl, I think there's more people wearing face masks in there today, on the day that we're told we'll not have to wear them anymore, than I have seen them throughout the winter, kind of like Plan B, or whatever they want to call it. There's more people wearing them, and then I've just had a message through on my watch to say, from the NHS, to say, please make sure that you carry on wearing your mask and sanitising and stuff at the doctor's surgery. And I'm just thinking, this country seems to be leading itself at the moment. So when they tell us that we're not locking down or we're not going into any kind of planned measures, people seem to be more diligent about taking matters into their own hands and reading the science behind it all than they do when they're in charge. Oh, my phone's ringing, just bear with me. That was Eddie. Sometimes, I tell you, menfolk get on your nerves, don't they? So he's just finished on the bike, so he's going to go and stream now, so he won't be done till about 8ish. So I'm going to go and do my exercise when I get in. I've got about an hour or so, and then I can start on whatever I'm doing for dinner. So yeah, I don't know what I'm doing for dinner now. I really don't know if I can be bothered. Another rubbish day with work, and tomorrow I'm now going into the Nottingham office because I've got a meeting, so I'm not working from home. So I don't know. I have bought tickets today to go to a craft fair thing on Saturday with Chloe, for some like investigation work to see if they're worth doing or not. So we've got to go and see what's there and what the footfall's like and all the rest of it. It's more, there's a lot of like kind of illustrators and more that kind of thing rather than just your handmade craft people, I think. So we shall see what they've got. If I can vlog any, I will do. I'm really bad at vlogging in public, but I will try. That sort of thing I'm probably not quite so bad at. I'm not sure whether I'm picking Ewan up tonight or whether I'm going to send Eddie to do it, although Ewan asked me not to let Eddie go because he just doesn't get on with him. So if I do, it means I'll be driving out at 12 o'clock to pick Ewan up, and then I've got to go to work tomorrow, so I'll be tired. A tired old start to the day. So yes, my life is just fun and games sometimes. I've uploaded my weigh-in update. I thought I'd done it this morning, but I hadn't quite finished it, and then I had 3 meetings back to back, so I just completely forgot. I hadn't actually made it public, so I did it when I was in the car park at Lidl waiting for you, and so hopefully by the time you see this you'll have seen my weigh-in update, this video for this week, which is exciting. I'm just hoping this week's just as good. I feel like I'm doing well this week and I feel like I'm trying hard. I haven't stepped on the scale, so I've got no idea if it's made any difference to my weight or not. I'm just really hoping that it does, because I think I weighed in at 13 stone 0.4, so if I lose half a pound this week I'll be back in the 12s, so I'll be excited about that, particularly because although I weigh on Tuesday and it's the 1st of Feb, it's kind of like that's the first month gone and I've kind of gone back into the 12s, which I'll be happy about. Me and my sister were talking last night about my big birthday that's towards the end of the year, and we're thinking about arranging to go away. So if we do, I definitely need to get my wiggle on and get this weight off. It's exciting times. So yeah, big birthdays. And then in December it's Tom's 21st, and we didn't really do anything for his 18th so much because it wasn't long after his 18th the pandemic happened, and then Chloe's 21st we didn't do anything for it because hers was smack bang in the middle of the pandemic. So there's all these big occasions that we've kind of missed out on. So I don't know what will happen, whether we'll end up having any kind of parties, but I don't want a party for my birthday. I've said I definitely don't want one. I just want to spend some quality time, perhaps away somewhere. And if I do, maybe have 2 little trips, have one with my little family away somewhere over here, and then have a trip with like my sister and her husband and stuff away somewhere. So that's what I'd rather do rather than spend money on a party, because I just don't know if I can be bothered. Who knows what will happen by then. We'll be back in some sort of crazy lockdown. But yeah, I just popped on just to sort of like have a bit of a moan and a whinge, but I'm nearly home. I'm in a queue of traffic waiting to get back in. I'm hoping tomorrow, although I'm in the office for a meeting, I will be home early enough so I don't have to get stuck in rush hour traffic. And I'm hoping, Chloe's supposed to have sent me some files over to do something business related that I was going to work on tonight. So I'm hoping she's done that. She might not have done. She's quite forgetful with stuff like that. She's doing really well actually in her little shop with some of her Valentine's stuff. So if you haven't got a Valentine's card yet, or you want a little notebook or anything, I'll try and remember to put a link in. I quite often share her page on my Instagram. So if you follow me on Instagram, you quite often see it in my stories. But it's at, I don't know if it's the or just Artifox on Instagram. But she's got an Etsy store by the same name, I believe. I'll try and remember to link it. God, it's getting darker. I'll try and remember to link it so you can have a quick nosy. But she's doing really well actually with her Valentine's cards and stuff. So I'm really, really happy for her. We just need to get ours sorted now, get our little thing launched. So I shall let you know more about that when we're ready to launch. But anyway, I'm going to go because you can't see me. It's probably a blessing, but you've still got to listen to me rambling. I shall catch you in a bit. Here is my dinner. This is 709 calories. So I've got lettuce, cucumber, tomato under the flatbread. So that's half a plate of salad. Over here I've got some chicken fajita. This is the JD Seasonings chicken fajita. There's plenty of peppers and onions in there as well as chicken. I've got some salsa, some of this sour cream dip. I've weighed it all out and I've tracked it all in my app, so I have got all the weights and measurements in there, so I can share that on screen. I've got some of this snack right dip, salsa. I've got a small amount of this smashed avocado and chili. So that one is, if you want to know, 145 grams for 100 grams, and it's 100 grams in there, but I've just got a tiny, well, probably like a tablespoonful. I've weighed it out. I've also got a little bit of my favourite Lidl potato salad. So it's all tracked out, and I've got one of these flatbreads. These are the Rowan Hill seeded flatbreads from Lidl because they had no tortillas, which is what I actually wanted. So I've done my exercise. I'm just going to let Luna out, and I sat down and watched Dragon's Den, which I haven't watched for donkey's years. I actually quite enjoyed it, and it made me late making dinner. And Eddie did say, do you want to get a takeaway because it's just the two of us? And I said no, and I've made this, so hopefully it will be tasty. I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to put a little bit of lemon juice on my lettuce and cucumber because I'm quite into that at the moment. I'm quite liking just a little bit of that to flavour it. No salad cream or anything like that, so I'm looking forward to it. It's quite late, it's about 10 to 10. Me and my late dinners again, but obviously I'm going to pick you up in a couple of hours, so it's not like I'll be going to bed anytime soon, so that's not quite so bad. I did do my bike, so well, I didn't do the bike actually today. I did my weights, so I did a 10-minute warm up, 30-minute. It was actually lower body day today, so I did quite heavy weights, and then, well, heavy for me, not heavy for most people probably. And then a 10-minute stretch. So I have done sort of like 50 minutes in total. So I'm quite pleased with that, and I've still got calories left after this dinner. I have actually still got some left for the day, but I don't know if I'll have any or not really. I don't think I'll be hungry. I'm going to make myself a cup of tea to go with it. Luna's just outside. Come on, Luna. It is really cold again. Come on then. Go and get your chicken. I cooked her some plain chicken. Just a little bit to go with it. Stop her wanting to eat all of mine. Hopefully, see if it works. So yeah, that's probably going to be the end of the day for me. I'm going to close the video off here, I think. I don't think I'll probably add any other days. I'll probably try and edit this tomorrow, although I am in the office tomorrow, so whether I get a chance to do it or not before I go in is another matter. I probably might not get a chance to do it tonight because I actually want to sit and watch a bit of TV because I haven't, apart from a bit of Dragon's Den, I haven't watched anything yet. So I'm going to go and do that, and I shall catch you again very soon. Take care. If you haven't subscribed already, if you wouldn't mind subscribing, it will really help my channel, and I really, really appreciate your support. So see you very soon. Bye.